UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very much looking forward to bringing you the action from the golf course for this week's featured group. Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. That's in the sand. Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, time to return to the action. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
No green in reg, but a chance to save their par. Wonderful shot, and that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. Why not take another look at that effort?
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
He's currently in a share of 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
That's incredible. Wow, that's right out of the Gary Player highlight reel. Let's get back to it, shall we? Getting ready to play their third. 4 strokes off the lead. Ooh, that almost went down. And this putt to move into the top 5.
Rolling end over end. His putt's looking great.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Now, 3 strokes back after that hole. All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout. 4 left.
It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Got to try and save the par here.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. At -2, going along nicely today. The tee shot at the par 4 6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. The front part of this green is protected by tall palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh! And back to the course with the live action. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Ooh, right by the hole. Well holed. Let's move on. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
And as you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 3 under. Here's Justin Rose. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards from the back. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
That's a high caliber shot. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
That's tiny. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Currently a shot off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to the action. A chance to move to 5 under par. Oh, that's frustrating. And this one is for his par. He's in a share of 5th position. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Going with the 5-iron here.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Here's a putt to move into a share of top spot on the leaderboard. And the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay. Currently at -5 now for the day. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This for a birdie run.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
What's in front of them, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here.
This one's looking good.
This putt here for double bogey. Make sure you make this one. That's annoying. You should make that. And down it goes. Trailing by 4 strokes. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this, playing some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Opting for the 5-wood. That's inside the house of opportunity. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Just didn't drop. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
He's currently tied for 12th. The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Birdied their last hole.
Let's return to live play now. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? It's just about 3 feet away. And the putt drops, now 2 under, heading down the stretch. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left, start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Good opportunity coming up to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Was on a good line. An opportunity to make their par. Currently a couple under for the round. All right, Rich, you've stood there, you've hit the shot. Take us through the par 3 17th.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch.
Great touch.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's head to the finishing hole. This wonderful par 4 18th. Wonderful only if you're a spectator.
It's wonderful if you're not playing it for a lot of cash. It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up.
If they sink this putt, they'll pull ahead of Justin Rose. Let's see if they can ramp up this rivalry.
That's all she wrote, folks. His work is done here. And with that, Rich, it'll be a top 20 finish for this player.
Oh, nothing to sneeze about on the PGA Tour. Finishing top 20 just means your game is in good shape, but not in great shape.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
So far, so good.
Oh, what a super shot.
I've never been disappointed by starting off my round with a birdie, Luke, I can tell you that.
He currently shares 4th position. Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Yes. よし、じゃあ声出していくか。声出すか。
Tee shot is looking good here. Playing from around 160 yards. This one needs to kick left.
Wow.
Playing within their comfort zone there.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
結構切れると見た。ぽい。
Ouch, that hurts. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
マジでこれぐらい上手くなりてえ。
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
This one from about 160 yards out.
Mita.
Going with the 7.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Okay, steady now. And that should secure the par on this one. Now, that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
And that would have tied the lead for this player. Disappointing to say the least.
Looks to be going with the 5 iron. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
One of the rare misses for this player today, Luke. They've been hitting a lot of greens today.
What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Good opportunity here to move into a tie for third. Get excited. This could go in.
1 wheat bix too many, I think. Just 3 feet to the cup. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snag.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Yeah, でもいい。勝ってくる。いい感じ。これで右に出てくれ。
Lovely effort, that.
ちょっと。
Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Oh, so close. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
Better than most.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Oh, they got so unlucky here, just off the fairway, but not sitting nicely.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 strokes back.
Quick.
Oh,
Nice.
yes, what a shot. And that will take him to 1 under. And it's time to recap that play.
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair.
You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left are going to be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. And
って。
this putt to move into a tie for second.
こんなに切れへんか。
No, that's too bad. An opportunity to make a par here. Ooh, nice line.
OK。
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Par 3.
Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
これやばいな、ちょっと待って。やばすぎ。
That doggle hunt.
Setting up here with a very long putt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hold. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
From around 140 yards here, 4 shots behind our leader. Opting for the 9-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Terrific. What an effort. And that will take him to 2 under.
そうだ、いいね。
Rich, good position for this player. Just 3 back with 9 to play. Do you sense them making a charge?
Yes, but 3 back with 9 to go. They're going to have to start taking chances. They're going to have to start firing at every flagstick they can see.
That's heading for the fairway. Lining up from around 160 yards. 3 shots off the lead. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Good shot there.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd place. Currently a couple under for the event.
Oh,
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
nice ball. Nice ball. Wait. やばい。
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 11th.
3m。そんな飛ば。よし、完璧。
Getting ready to play their third. Just 2 shots behind.
やばい、ミスった。
Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich. An opportunity for a birdie here.
これバーディー決めたいな。強いか。
This looks like it's got the speed and
いけ
the
る。あ、
line.
はい。そう
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4.
よし。
And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's in a share of 3rd place.
頑張って1位切るぞ、これ。
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Mm, 右出るか。もっといってほしい。もっともっともっともっと。ナイス。
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd.
It's looking solid.
よし。
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice?
いいね。外してる。
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now.
いいよ。
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
4本だじゃん。
Tell you what,
おー
inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
こっから崩れ
Lucky
方ある。
13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
This would be a great up and down. All right, safely out of the bunker, and now a chance to make a putt. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
オーケー、ナイスパー。
I like their courage to be able to get that to go down and save the hole.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
Managing to maintain their position on the
いい
leaderboard.
よ。
The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
Nice.
Oh, absolutely flushed. And here we are with the third shot. He's 2 shots back.
出てもここ。完璧。でかい。
Yeah, that one will play. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Love watching this player around the green.
Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Opting for the 5 iron. Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Time for the second shot at the 15th. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it. This putt to try and save their par.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees and all sorts of trouble.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third.
Yes, Luke, and only 2 holes to go in this event.
Oh, that's frustrating. Putting for par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt. Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And now 4 under for the day.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
And as this player begins their final hole, they're 2 shots off the lead. You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Nicely done. Playing from around 160 yards. Just 2 shots behind. Going with the 7. Oh, that was pure. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Oh, just missed. And this putt for a final score of 67. And with that putt, concludes this player's round.
3位ちゃいますか、これ。ギリギリ。でも、多分。
And Henning, here we were at the start of this rivalry, doubting they even had the capabilities to take them on, let alone whop them like that.
Luke, that was really incredible stuff. It was a pleasure to walk the fairways and watch that performance, that dominant performance. As you said, we didn't expect a victory, let alone a victory like that.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
なんか俺が欲しいやつばっかりおるな。ブリヂストン。対戦できないのでキャラが上がりました。同ライブに挑戦するかライブはラムに確認できます。いやーでもな、うわー俺ここもなーいいよなー、タイトリストもいいよなー、俺タイトリスト好きやねんけどなー。いやここは一旦ちょっとピンをもらう。トゥーゴルフ、これは知らない。トゥーゴルフ、ここは知らんな。かー、 キャロウェイ欲しいっす。うわー、クラブもいいよな。キャロウェイのクラブ好きなんよな。でもな、やつもいいんだけど、キャロウェイはな、石川遼やからな。ピンと交換、評価と交換悪化します。いや、いいよ。しゃあない。しゃあない。キャロウェイ。うわ、テーラーメイドもおる。うわ、悩む。ナイキブリヂストン、ブリヂストン、テーラーメイド、テーラーメイド。テーラーメイド交換してください。うわ、いいボールや。お、1時間もやってる。早っ、マジ時間経つの早い。
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. Hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koya down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
Well, it looks like this player is aiming to beat Lexi Thompson, which very few people can boast. This should be an exciting showdown.
Luke, Lexi's young but has been on tour for about 30-40 years, it seems. She's been playing forever. She doesn't lack in experience. She can do it all. Not to mention, you'll be looking at her back for most of the day because she'll outdrive you.
Yes, Lexi loves the long ball and so do we. Good luck in this rivalry because when Lexi gets on top, it's very hard to beat her. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Yeah.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
Nice one.
He's in a share of 7th place. Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one, stretching over 600 yards.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue.
However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Yeah, the Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here, but TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Just didn't drop. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Nice little par putt here. Yep, tracking well.
For the par. Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
A bit short with that effort.
How close was that to going down? This putt is for a share of second. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with a driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
The ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing from around 150 yards here. He's 2 shots back. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
これ奥行ったらしんどいからな。下るぞこれ。
Yes, they've made it.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
Just look at how they get this ball up and out of the sand.
いいね、バーディーです、バーディー。2 under。
Currently 2 under for the event.
2 under です。いいね。
Par 3 7th, Rich has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the 3rd hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area that will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you see.
Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. This has eyes for the hole.
うわ、惜しい。
Well, that's a bit disappointing. It's just about 3 feet away.
Looking good so far.
Shot.
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
これ目で見たら残念やけど、これあれやな。
Oh,
うますぎやろ、お前。
Great shot from the bunker.
うますぎや。
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up.
口
The
元め
leader
っちゃ
now
可愛い
has
な。
a 1-stroke advantage. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
ほいほい。
That's nicely done.
おー、いいね。
Second shot here on the 8th.
おー、パー5ですか、これ。ちょっと右に出して。よけ、オッケー、ナイス。
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Setting up from about 100 yards.
This one is right down the pipe.
めっちゃいい、めっちゃいい。
Taking things up a notch in this Lexi Thompson rivalry, that shot will add some fuel to the fire.
This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Little birdie look in here.
ナイ
It's
ス。
inside the range, and that will take him to 3 under.
3アンダ
He's
ー。マ
currently
ジ
in a
3ア
share
ンダ
of top
ー。
spot. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like
う
that.
わ
Henny, what's the
わ
player
かる
facing here?
け。
Setting up here from about 195 yards.
マジでゴルフ上手くなりてえ。
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
いいね。
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Was on a good
綺麗
line. Just 3 feet to the cup. Good putt that.
Nice putt.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
Well, a lovely position for this player, Rich. Tied for the lead as they make the turn.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead, pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under. Well, dear. Time to get the chipper back out. And here we are with their 4th. Currently tied for the lead. Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Another birdie opportunity lies at the par 4 11th, but players must navigate the fairway bunkers.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
That's some good golf right there. This putt is about 8 feet.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today. Looks good.
Nice. Ooh.
And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take it to 4 under. Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Rich, this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot, as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by 2 of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Going with the 8-iron here. Well played, mate. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Nice.
Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And with that, we'll move to 5 under. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. 13's a long par 3, measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. A par putt awaits. That's pretty tidy.
Nice hole.
There it is.
Nice par, nice
Leading by
par.
a couple after that hole. What do you think of the 14th, Rich? A par 5, 575 yards.
This is a really good par 5 here, Luke. Tee shot wants to favor the right-hand side of the fairway, if at all possible, shortening the hole some 20 yards. Second shot must avoid those fairway bunkers down the right and on the left-hand side. A narrow opening to this green should players go for it in 2.
This lie's not great. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Currently leading by 2. Choosing the 9-iron here.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
最高すぎ。
A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. Ooh.
いやーなー。
Putting for a par now.
お、ミスった、最悪。
That'll affect the scorecard. Just a tiny putt is all that
だる、
remains.
もったいな。
Now moving over to Lexi Thompson.
最悪。
She made bogey, gave one back on the last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. With that hole complete, this player is currently tied
Wow,
for top
geez.
spot alongside Justin Rose. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Playing from around 190 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead.
そっちで。
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Let's take a look at Lexi Thompson, shall we?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
And after that hole, this player sits in second, behind England's Justin Rose. As we find ourselves at the 16th, a par 3, great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
They need to get up and down from here, just one stroke off the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
来た。
Oh, well hold. Step aside, everyone else. Now number 1. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Yeah, that's some positive momentum now. Right to the top of the leaderboard they go.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
That's not what they were looking for.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
Here's Lexi Thompson. Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, Rich, how good is that?
Nothing like it. Good stuff.
6アンダーちゃん、6アンダー。
And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in two, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
マジでキモくな。OK、いいね。
Well struck. And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke.
うわ、嫌な感じやな、俺。うわ。こう。風で戻ってこい。
Oh, what a shot by our
も
leader.
うちょっとあっちよかったな。
And now this to win the Valero Texas Open.
Right over the
来た。
top.
よっ
Ladies
し
and
ゃ
gentlemen, they've
ー。
just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, Rich, you know just how excited this player is.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
来たー。
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB
優
Studios,
勝
thanks
や。
for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
初優勝。嬉しい。バレロテキサスオープン。チャンピオン。セブンアンダーで1位トップ。おお。大差やろ。ほら。来た。キャロウェイのパター来た。こいつを装着します。アイアン。衣装。お、衣装あり。ナイキあり。衣装、サーステージのタイトリスト読んだのかな。 アンダーで上がんの？新しいの欲しいわ。おう、テーラーメイドのボールが使えるやん。ピザ、かわいい。キャロウェイのグローバルやん。いやー、ちょっとグローバル。いらんいらん。ごめんなさい。なんかダサいな。ダサいけど、まあいいや。適当に打つのか。うん。